Well guys, there are lots of things going on with our house build out here in Piney Grove, but today's video is going to really define the space inside the house. And you see there in the background that the guys are hard at work. They've been here since about 6:30 this morning putting up drywall, and I captured a little bit of that, but the lighting wasn't real good. But I got some of the first boards going up, but it's been a couple hours, so let's check on their progress now. All right, we're coming into the garage. You see the guys putting up drywall. I think they put up one sheet while I've been talking, but here is the brickwork. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But we had to get all this redone because it wasn't the way we wanted it, but it is the way that we want it now, and it's looking really good. And also, let me come around the corner. You can see the pillars there, or the columns for the front. And I don't think we've shared this yet, but the door, which was on back order and was holding up the build here on the front, it actually arrived last week. It was a custom door from Home Depot. Beautiful door. We got a great deal on it. But when it got here, the guys opened up the box and the door is a fiberglass door. It was actually split. The door was cracked. The moldings were all broken off of it. It just got damaged in delivery. So we're working with Home Depot to get our money back on that. Deb found one at Lowe's, so I ran out there and got it. And we actually have a door that's real close to matching the custom one that we built. So there is our front door, fiberglass. The grain isn't quite as well defined as the door that we special ordered, but it's gonna look really good. We got to catch these guys working in the garage. They've got up the third sheet since I started talking. It's amazing to me the way that he walks around with those stilts. Then he's got a zip tool, and with that zip tool, he cuts that out. Trying not to get in his way. So you see a lot of waste there, and these guys are paid by the board. So we have X amount of pieces of drywall, and every piece of drywall that they put up, I think we pay $30. So they are not trying to conserve drywall. They're into putting drywall up quick, and it's just the way the business is. If I was putting it up, I would try to use every piece of drywall and cut up the little pieces and everything. That's not how drywall is applied. It's applied as quickly as possible, and there's just tons of waste. So let's go inside and see what they've got done. They only had a couple ceilings done when I was in here before, but it looks like there's a lot more done now. So we got the kitchen ceiling is in, except for the tray, and the breakfast nook is in. Looks like a lot of the ceiling is in. There's no inset on the tray, but all the bottom parts of the tray are in. I don't want to get in these guys' way. They are so fast. They are carrying 12-foot pieces of drywall like one man, carrying it down the hallway here into the bedrooms, and I don't want to get in their way and slow them down, and I don't want to get hurt because they are slinging drywall. But he just brought this whole sheet in. Let's watch it go up. He just took it in this room, put it in that closet. He's holding it up. You never hear the drill turn off, and he's just punching those screws in. Boom, 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 boom. And while he's putting those screws in, the guy is measuring here so he can do the inside of the closet. And it's just amazing how much got done in just a couple hours. The master bedroom ceiling with the tray. So all the edges are done, all the cutouts are done for the air conditioning and the canned lights. Same thing with the master bathroom. This is a sheet that I actually recorded going up, and they put the sheet up first and they didn't cut out the holes for the can lights. They just mounted the sheet, and then I guess they find the holes later and cut them out. I can't really even describe to you how much between the spray foam on the walls and the ceilings kind of being done, how much it feels like a lot more like a house now. Not that it hasn't felt like a house before. I mean, it's framing, you see that it looks like a house, but the space in the last 2 hours is just really got a lot more defined. I talk about it all the time with these crews and them being a well-oiled machine, but this These drywall crews are so far the most impressive as far as the way they're doing things quickly and how there's just no wasted motions. I don't know if you've ever done drywall or plywood or anything, but those are 12-foot pieces of drywall, and one man, and he doesn't look like a big bodybuilder dude, right? He's just a regular looking dude, and he's picking up 12-foot pieces and literally running through the house with them. It's incredible. You know, hats off to all the guys in construction, no matter, you know, the bricklayers, the framers, the people who put on our trusses. They're just all just so hardworking. And, you know, that guy's on stilts all day. The other guy's running around with drywall. He's up and down a ladder. And just hats off to the people that build America. It's amazing. I love watching it. I get frustrated sometimes with the process and things don't go right. At the end of the day, it's going to be a beautiful house. It's going to be built right. And there's just been so many hardworking people on site here at Piney Grove making it happen. When we started this video, they were putting up drywall in the garage and I filmed it. And then I went in the rest of the house and showed you some of that. I came back out here to check on the progress in the garage, and it dawned on me we're not supposed to be drywalling the garage. I had asked for OSB in the garage because I like the look of OSB, and because of the heat and humidity of Florida, I didn't really want finished drywall in there. But instead of telling them to stop, I filmed it, and I filmed them doing it. So even though we've told them multiple times not to drywall the garage, it happened, and I just called my builder and I said, look, I'm not even mad about it. It's halfway done. Just go ahead and finish drywalling. Hopefully we didn't steal any drywall from the garage that goes in the rest of the house. But this is how quick things move, and this is how quick you have to make decisions, and how things don't go right and you just roll with it. So it's almost midday, so we'll check on their progress. They've been working for 4 or 5 hours now. Mud room down to, well, pretty much everything in here is down to the last one on the bottom. The kitchen. Okay, we're starting to see the shape of the living room now. They got some of that going on there. Also the shape of the den, a little bit of the entryway. So pretty much everything from the ceiling down has got one row of sheetrock. And like I said, it's midday, so they've only been working 4 or 5 hours, and all the ceilings are in. We got the purple board here in the bathroom up. That's your mold-resistant sheetrock. Purple in the bathroom. Now, one thing that's interesting, and I just learned, is the new way to do showers is purple board. And then you use this stuff called Sluter. It's a German product. And the Sluter is like a membrane or something on the inside of the drywall. And I'm used to concrete board. I've actually built a shower myself. And I put concrete board up and thin set and made it monolithic. But the new way is to use mildew proof or mildew resistant sheetrock, then the Sluter, and then the thin set in your tile, and it's like guaranteed not to leak. That'll be the new way, and we'll capture that when that happens. We just picked out the tile either yesterday or the day before. We spent a couple hours at a local store picking out the tile for the shower. Of course, we got Zippity Doodah here on his stilts, and he's just going around just popping them in. So you can see the double tray starting to take shape. We got a little bit of a horizontal surface there, then we'll have a vertical, then an angle, and then another flat surface. Oh, that's the top of the kitchen tray. So the kitchen tray is only one level. So you have the ceiling, then it goes vertical, and then you have the tray. And one thing I wasn't sure of was the tray built correctly? So me and the general contractor actually drew on the concrete the actual space where the 4x8 island will be, and the tray is perfectly above it, but from the naked eye, it looked like it was off a little. But we checked a lot of those type of things to make sure that the house was being built to the specs of the drawing, and so far it's been spot on. The tray will be directly above the 4x8 island, and then counters all around. That's the wall that the TV will go on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Now he's gonna cut it. I love it. Finally, after 3 months or so of debating within your own head of are the sizes of the room going to be adequate, now you'll be able to tell, because now there's going to be walls, it defines the space, and it seems like a really good space in there, especially like the kitchen. And I know the cabinets aren't in there yet, but the kitchen looks like a really nice sized kitchen. So you do the best you can with the architect and drawing it out and trying to stay within a budget. And it's the heated and cooled space is 2160, so it's not a huge house. It's not a tiny house either. And you just don't know. You don't know when you're doing all that on paper what it's going to look like in person until you can see it. And today is the day that we can kind of see it. Well, things I'm learning today is that they did the whole master bath in the purple mildew resistant drywall, except for this wall. I didn't know they did that. I thought they'd only do like from middle of the wall down. And then the half bath, the same thing. You can see purple all the way around. It's like they're pretty much done down the hallway there. They're doing this tray in the living room. It's like the entryway is done. We got that, and I think that's going to get the purple. Bathroom over here as well. That's probably going to get the purple. Washer and dryer. So yeah, there's just not a lot left. I'm kind of excited to get Deb in here. She wants to wait until they're pretty much done and out of here, if we still got some sunlight left, and be able to walk through with most of the remnant pieces and stuff picked up, and just kind of envision the house with the walls and everything, rather than watching it in stages like I've been taking you through. All right, guys, I've been teasing this through this whole video. She has not seen the inside of her new house with one piece of sheetrock. What are you thinking, babe, as we walk towards your dream home?
Well, I'm wishing it was just a little bit warmer, but I'm very excited because now I know it's going to feel more like a house. Putting the insulation in helped, but the sheetrock is a whole game changer, right?
The guys have left. They ran out of sheetrock, which is why you see in the back of the garage they don't have some sheetrock in, but the house, I would say, is 95% sheetrout. All right, here we go.
I like your design decision on to do the OSB and then the spray foam and the sheetrock. You know, nobody does that.
This was my idea. If the garage stays like this, 100%, that was me. All right, enter your home through the garage door. Now there's a couple pieces here that are missing. They got to get a little bit more sheetrock. All right.
Wow, look at that. And it's instantly brighter, right?
Yeah. If you're in the mudroom, do you now feel like you know the size of it?
I do. I told you I get choked up.
She told me earlier, she's like, I don't know if I want to do this video because I'm going to get choked up.
I get
and
choked up.
she's starting to, the dream is starting to become reality. All right, here's your kitchen and your tray. Let me get over here. No, don't look in here.
I already did.
Don't look in the living room. Focus on the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Nice, so nice.
That's your kitchen, and now that the space is more defined, does it feel bigger?
It does feel a little bit bigger. I tell you, the tray is a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. And I saw it framed out, right? But seeing the sheetrock in it, how pretty is that?
All right, don't go in the living room yet. Now, this was a concern with this room, that we were worried about closing in because of the header and this left wall.
I think it's fine. I think it's bigger than the breakfast nook area that we have in our current house. I think there's plenty of room for our table and chairs.
So Deb went throughout the house on the studs so it'd all get covered up and put scriptures throughout all the house so that God and Jesus will protect this house.
They will.
You want to read that?
Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me and believes in me will never be thirsty. John 6:35.
Okay, enter your living room.
Living room.
This is your living room that you thought was so small.
I did think it was.
How does it feel now? How does it look now?
It does feel bigger, but you know what's funny is all day today, Brad's been saying the existing farmhouse has 8-foot sliding glass doors. And all day today, Brad kept saying, we should have done 8-foot sliders, or we should have done 8-foot sliders. And I was like, it's fine. And it is fine. But with the sheetrock up, he's right. We should have done 8-foot sliders.
Oh, really? She's saying that door should be 2 foot wider just because it looks kind of small and because this room looks bigger now, I guess.
Yes, the room looks bigger and it makes, now that it's all closed in, the room looks bigger and it makes that look smaller. Plus, like I said, the existing farmhouse has 8-foot sliders and we've gotten used to that. But yeah, the room does feel a lot bigger. That tray ceiling is gorgeous and it does make the room seem bigger as well. I can't wait till the walls are completely done because just when you look at this and you see that the sheetrock's up and then you look back there and you see where some isn't, it still makes a huge difference having the sheetrock.
She's in the room right now where we're going to call her den. And well, while she's there, I think what really got defined today was how that door comes in from the entry door. And that's something we added last minute. Behind Deb is the entry from the house. And rather than having to go down that hallway and come in the living room and come into the den, we put that door there. And does it feel right now? Does it feel like the right thing to do?
No, yeah, the door was a good thing. I like that. And I like that the entryway doesn't feel so confined. But this room to me seems smaller. Sheetrock.
Now this is a room we plan on spending a lot of time in, editing and general just hanging out when we're not watching TV. And we don't have a lot of wall space for couches and love seat, but I think we have enough for a couch and a love seat. No.
One or the other.
Apparently we don't.
No.
Let's skip through these bedrooms and bathrooms and go right back to the master.
Oh, that's dark.
All right, here's your tray and your master.
Look at that. Yay! Oh, it's so, the trays just really open up a room. I mean, it just makes it feel bigger. I am so glad. Because even though we went with higher ceilings, I'm so glad we did the trays. I just think it's such a nice detail.
And what's going up in the top of the tray?
Wood.
Yep, tongue and groove. And that's the walk-in closet. Not much to see there, but that's a safe room. So that's actually plywooded and sheetrocked. So that'll be a place we'll go hide out when the tornado alarm goes off. All right, last room here, and then we'll let these people get back to their life.
This feels amazing. This is exciting.
This is your, what's that right there? Go ahead.
This is my tub.
Make it weird.
That's what I do. I am weird. Oh, this will be
That'll be your tub right there.
This will be my tub. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this room feels bigger. It's crazy because it's darker and it feels bigger now that it's all closed in.
You want to leave it purple?
No, I don't think I want to leave it purple. I do like purple.
So you're not going to use the shower much, but why don't you stand in the shower and see how you got dirty butt.
Dirty booty now.
Does it feel small, big, or just kind of eh?
It feels, it doesn't feel giant. Our current shower is a square. This is a rectangle, so it'll take some getting used to. Boy, that's really high up there.
Go ahead and reach it. You're a pretty tall girl.
I am tall, but it's still.
The shower head better be adjusted the way she wants it because she won't be able to reach it.
I have to go across the shower to get wet.
She says she's on the potty.
I was just kind of wondering if this felt big. So
you have plenty of elbow room.
I got plenty of elbow room, you know. Yep.
All right, Deb, you're out on your porch. You've seen the inside of your house.
So exciting.
You look like you're pretty excited about that.
I am very excited. I'm excited because now it's no kidding a house, right? It was a house. We've gone through all these steps. You guys have followed us. But now it's a house that's closed in. It's got most of the walls, and it's just going to continue to improve from here. So we are very excited, and we hope you're very excited, and we thank you for following along, and we hope you continue to do so, because I've been told there's a whole lot more, even though I don't feel like there is. So stay tuned. We hope you continue to follow us along, and have a blessed and wonderful day. Take care.
Take care, guys. And also remember to subscribe, because there'll be weekly updates on this house. And then after the house is built, then the barn will get filled. Take care. Catch you on the next one.